Your dreams are not random events. They are nightly messages from the unconscious mind. Every night, when your conscious awareness shuts down, another intelligence becomes active. It studies your life, the choices you've made, the emotions you've denied, the truths you've outrun. Then it speaks in a strange language made of symbols, images, and feelings. That voice is the unconscious, and its stage is your dream world. Most people dismiss their dreams as noise. But dreams are bridges, links between the surface mind and the deeper psyche. They reveal the conflicts your conscious life conceals. They show you the personality you pretend is gone. They guide you toward the wholeness your waking mind resists. Dreams are not illusions. They are communications from the most honest part of you. Your conscious mind falls asleep, but your psyche keeps creating. When you sleep, the boundary that separates conscious and unconscious thins. Memories drift upward, archetypes stir, repressed desires test the surface. The rational gatekeeper steps aside, and the inner world begins to paint. The images it creates are not decoration. They are instruction. A dream is your mind's attempt to restore balance. It compensates for what consciousness ignores during the day. If you live too rigidly, your dreams become wild. If you live in chaos, your dreams become structured. They work to correct the imbalance between what you show the world and what you hide inside. Your psyche is not simply resting, it is healing itself through imagery. Every symbol in your dream carries meaning, born from both personal and universal memory. Jung discovered that dreams speak two languages at once. One is personal, made of your daily experiences, habits, and private memories. The other is collective, built from archetypes, shared by all human beings. That is why a dream about water can belong to everyone and no one. For you, maybe it's the ocean of childhood freedom. For humanity, water has always meant emotion, fertility, rebirth, the flow of life itself. Dream symbols mix personal detail with ancient wisdom. They are messages written in mythic code. The unconscious doesn't speak English or any spoken language. It speaks in story, and in story, every object is alive. The house is your psyche. The snake is transformation. The shadowy figure is what you fear becoming. The light is your potential awakening. Your dreams compensate for what your conscious life refuses to see. Why do terrifying or confusing dreams follow peaceful days? Because your outer calm may hide inner unrest. Your unconscious notices what your ego edits out. It sends images to restore honesty. If you always appear strong, your dreams will show weakness. If you always appear good, your dreams will tempt you with mischief. If you live for others, your dreams will show rebellion, risk, or selfish desire. The psyche demands balance. Dreams reveal the parts of your nature you reject so you can become whole again. The point is not to judge the dream, not to call a nightmare bad, or an erotic dream shameful, or a failure dream negative. The point is to understand what the psyche is trying to include. Every disowned quality wants recognition, not approval. Your dreams are the rehearsal room where these lost actors practice coming back on stage. Your shadow uses dreams to announce its presence. The shadow contains everything you've exiled from awareness, traits you call unacceptable. It might be your anger, independence, sexuality, jealousy, ambition, or softness. In dreams, those traits return wearing masks, strangers, animals, villains, monsters. They chase you not to harm you, but to reunite with you. When you flee from a pursuer in a nightmare, often it is your own vitality begging to be integrated. When you are trapped, it may symbolize the prison of self-image. When you kill a creature, know that you are killing a truth about yourself you still fear. The shadow appears darker the more fiercely you shine denial on it. But when you turn toward it with understanding, it becomes an ally. Strength dressed as danger, honesty claiming its body again. A nightmare confronted becomes a teacher. Your dreams remember the emotions your waking mind overrides. During the day, civilization demands composure. You control your tone, manage your schedule, stay functional. But under that control, unprocessed emotions collect. At night they rise. You cry, rage, shout, make love, forgive, collapse. And it happens safely in the theater of the psyche. A dream's drama releases what your waking body stores. That's why you often wake lighter after intense dreams. The unconscious has performed emotional maintenance. When you ignore feelings, sleep becomes your confession booth. The psyche will tell the truth one way or another. Better to listen consciously than force your body to carry unspoken stories. Your dreams use symbols because your soul speaks in images, not words. Humans think in pictures long before they think in sentences. The unconscious, older than language, sends you images because images bypass argument. A single symbol can hold opposing truths without contradiction. Imagine dreaming of a bridge. Psychologically, it might mean integration, the joining of two sides of self. Spiritually, it might represent crossing from ignorance to awareness. Emotionally, it might signal reconciliation with someone you love. The meaning is never fixed. It flows like music rather than arithmetic. Dream language is poetry, written by instinct. That's why dream interpretation cannot come from a dictionary. It must come from dialogue with yourself. Ask, what does this image feel like? What does it remind me of? What does it want from me? The answers arrive as intuition, not logic. You don't decode a dream. You feel it open. Your dreams are proof that your psyche seeks wholeness, not perfection. In waking life, you chase ideals, success, happiness, confidence, control. In dreaming life, your psyche seeks wholeness, balance between opposites. If you feel powerless, dreams make you powerful. If inflated with ego, dreams humble you. If lost, dreams gather the fragments. The unconscious is not moral in the social sense. It doesn't care whether you're good. It cares whether you're whole. A dream never punishes. It balances. When you understand this, even disturbing dreams become compassionate acts of self-correction. Your recurring dreams signal unresolved psychological conflicts. If the same theme follows you for months or years, a falling sensation, an exam you forgot to prepare for, missing a train, losing someone, pay attention. Repetition means unfinished work. Falling may mean loss of control. Examination may signify self-judgment. Missing transport may reveal resistance to life's next phase. Losing someone may echo separation anxiety rooted in childhood. Recurring dreams are dialogue loops. Until you respond differently, by changing perception or behavior, the psyche will repeat the message. Once integrated, these dreams vanish. The lesson fulfilled, the teacher leaves. Your dreams also contain the seeds of creativity and future possibilities. Jung noticed that some dreams are not compensations but prophecies of potential. They show you what you could become if you align with your deeper nature. A dream might reveal a talent you've ignored, a painter's hand, a writer's voice, a leader's courage. It might reunite you with forgotten childhood joy. It might offer solutions to problems your intellect couldn't solve. Many inventions, discoveries, works of art, and scientific breakthroughs began as dream images. Your unconscious contains not only wounds, but blueprints of growth. Dreams are invitations to evolve. Your dreams are shared with all of humanity through the collective unconscious. Beyond the personal layer lies a deeper stratum common to every human being, the collective unconscious. It holds archetypes, fundamental patterns of human experience. In dreams, you meet these archetypes in symbolic form. A wise old man offers counsel, your inner sage. A mother shelters or devours, your inner nurturer or devourer. An unknown lover beckons, your anima or animus, the soul image of the opposite within you. A hero embarks on a quest, your drive for individuation. A trickster confuses and liberates, your need for play and adaptation. When such figures appear, they belong not only to you but to all of us. They remind you that your individual story participates in a universal one. Through archetypes, the unconscious unites humanity across time and culture. Your nightmares contain the strongest medicine for transformation. It's tempting to avoid them, to wake and shake them off. But nightmares are powerful diagnostics. They expose inner fires that would otherwise burn unnoticed. They confront what you resist the most. If you are chased, confront the pursuer within reflection or lucid dreaming. Ask, "What do you want to show me?" Often, the chase stops. The persecutor transforms into a guide. The terror dissolves into understanding. The psyche never wants to destroy. It wants to awaken. Even darkness in dreams is light wearing a mask. The bravest thing you can do with a nightmare is listen to it instead of escaping from it. Your dreams guide the process of individuation by integrating opposites. Individuation, the central goal of Jungian psychology, is the lifelong journey toward realizing the self, the total personality that holds all opposites in balance. Dreams are the map of that journey. Each dream hints at an area calling for integration: masculine and feminine energies, logic and intuition, shadow and persona, body and mind. Dreams choose images to remind you where equilibrium is missing. A union, marriage, or integration scene often marks progress, symbolizing that inner opposites have embraced. Divisions or conflict reveal ongoing tension. If you follow your dream material with patience rather than rush for conclusions, you gradually stitch together the fabric of yourself. Dreams are nightly therapy provided by your own soul. Your attitude toward your dreams determines how much wisdom you can access. Skepticism closes the door. Curiosity opens it. Fear distorts the image. Humility clarifies it. Approach dreams not as puzzles to solve, but as conversations to deepen. Keep a small notebook beside your bed. Upon waking, write whatever you remember, even fragments, feelings, colors, moods. The unconscious rewards attention. When you value its language, it speaks more clearly. When ignored, it hides behind thicker fog. Dream work is not superstition, it is self-relationship. Every morning you write a dream. You cultivate friendship with your deeper psyche. Your unconscious will use the body to make you remember what the mind forgets. If you neglect your inner world, symptoms appear: anxiety, depression, fatigue. They are letters from the unconscious delivered by the body. Dreams are gentler messengers. They allow you to engage psychically before distress becomes physical. They say, "Here's what's wrong. Please notice before it hurts." By interpreting dreams compassionately, you reduce the need for harsher signals later. Dreams keep the communication channels soft and open. Your dreams dissolve the illusion of isolation. In the dreamscape, you meet parts of yourself shaped as other people. But those people are symbols, not strangers. They represent fragments of you still waiting for recognition. The friend who betrays you in a dream may embody the side of you that breaks your own promises. The child who laughs may echo your original joy. The stranger who saves you may personify your untapped courage. In dreams, you discover that everything is connected. All characters are reflections of one consciousness expressing itself through different costumes. Realizing this unity heals the inner split of me versus them. You wake with more compassion because you've befriended your own multiplicity. Your dreams invite you to move from fear of the unconscious to partnership with it. Most people live allergic to their own depth. They fear what they might find beneath the surface. But your unconscious is not a monster. It is the root system of your being. Dream interpretation is the art of partnership, a collaboration between daylight awareness and nighttime wisdom. As you listen more, something beautiful happens. The border between dreaming and waking begins to blur. Intuition sharpens. Synchronicities appear. You feel guided instead of lost. This is not magic. It is integration. You are becoming a unified psyche, awake in both worlds. Your conscious awakening begins the moment you realize dreams are trying to help you live. Consider how many times a dream warns you before you notice. It whispers years in advance, sometimes decades, offering symbols of direction, caution, or healing. When you finally understand one of those dreams, life feels orchestrated, like an artist has been painting your journey from the beginning. That artist is inside you. Dreams are not interruptions of reality. They are extensions of it. Your waking life is the dream your consciousness is having about itself. Your nighttime dreams are the consciousness of the unconscious, reminding you who you are. Together, they form a loop of awareness. When you honor that loop, every night becomes mentorship from the soul. Your willingness to face your dreams determines how deeply you can know yourself. Self-knowledge demands courage, the courage to see all that you are. Dreams make that courage possible by revealing your inner landscape without judgment. The more you explore them, the more humane you become. You start forgiving your own contradictions. You understand that darkness and light are partners, not enemies. You awaken compassion, creativity, and sensitivity to meaning. Dreams are psychological grace, a nightly reminder that healing is already underway, even when you think you're only sleeping.